What is up, guys? What is up? Welcome back. We're here for more Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. We're here in the Deku Tree and whooping some ass. You know how it goes. So make sure you found this. You only found this because you like old games. Subscribe. Do it. Don't be lame. But yeah, we're back here. It's Saturday, which means we got Mystic Quest, and then right afterwards I'm going to be recording Chapter 3 of Fire Emblem 1, Shadow Dragon and the Sword of Light, or Blade of Light, whatever you want to say. Same thing, but, you know, accuracy. Accuracy. How dare you do that to me, sir? I mean, granted, I guess by the time anybody sees any of this, it'll be Sunday, not Saturday. But you know what? Saturday for me. Actually, no, it's Sunday. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. Whatever day it is, I don't fucking care. I'm just chilling. Got myself some new headphones. Hopefully these sound a little better. The other ones were starting to sound a little jank. They were also starting to misbehave a little bit. I don't remember what was over here. Let me go back and see if there's anything else for me to kill before I open that door. No, does not appear so. Alright. We'll just stab this door in the face. And then we'll continue on. Bah! Oh, well, this is... I feel like this is almost making it too easy. Nothing but worms for the most part. Oh, what is this? We got ooze. What the fuck is this? Alright, just attack down. Not a big deal. Okay. Not that bad. Yet. Could have a secret technique that I'm unaware of yet. No? Nothing over there? Okay. I don't mind swinging my axe, though. Makes me feel important. Oh, boo. At least y'all are weak as fuck. I want to see how far I can get level-wise if I just don't ever grind and go back. Because other than when I had to retrace some steps in here, as the game makes you leave here and come back, I've really avoided fighting enemies twice, I think, throughout the whole game. I mean, shit, the time that I left the third dungeon where the crystal is, I ended up restarting the place and, like, backtracking 20 minutes because I had left and would have had to refight a bunch of fights, and I felt like that would have given me an unfair advantage against enemies and bosses because you know, this is baby's first RPG. I have not needed any help with anything. I do not require this game's assistance. Game is legendarily easy. Sorry. Will you get the fuck out of the cup holder? Fuck out of here. I apologize for the car noise as always. Getting to a time of the year where I won't have to have the car on, but I need to charge up my phone a little bit as well right now. So, and then when I will record the next video, when I record Fire Emblem, I'm gonna hopefully have this charged up enough to where I can just play and won't have to have the sound on. No background noise. For me, that car sound is like background noise for me because, you know, when you do, it feels like a stereotype, but when you do blue collar work, man, you get home, you will sit in your car with that car still running for like 20 minutes before you go inside. For no other reason, just to collect yourself and just before you got to go in there. You know, you don't want to come into the house with like an attitude and shit and carrying shit from your work day, so you gotta just take a second, take a breath. Even then, you still gotta listen to the fucking girlfriend being like, why you got the car on? Why are you wasting gas? And you're just like, listen, shh. I pay for my own gas. Shut the fuck up. Even though they are correct, and you best not ought be wasting gas in this fucking economy right now. That it is not incorrect. Will not dispute. But also, it's my car. Shh. I feel like they wanted you to just get some free experience and just bust through this room. And listen, game, I approve of this. Not very often does this game just hand you this many dubs. This easy. Ow. I'll pull a scab off my leg. His faces are fucking terrifying. Alright. So stoked to see what's down that fucking vine. Not really. Thanks. This motherfucker. Good thing you're strong against paralyzed. Good thing you're strong against a lot of shit, actually, status-wise. Cool. Fuck off. No, let's not save yet. If we can handle life here for a second. There we go. Alright. Let's see what this scorpion's got going over here. Ooh. You know what I think we're going to do after this? After we play our game here, we do our thing. I've been meaning to watch, and I might as well do it here. I've been meaning to check out the new fucking Zelda Tears of the Kingdom trailer, because I have not watched it. The one that almost like a month ago came out. I wanted to record something about it and just never got the chance, and then I just kept forgetting about it. You know, if I knew you would have crit, motherfucker. Alright, I'm gonna have to buckle my seatbelt in, because if that thing's gonna go off, that's gonna piss me off. Because obviously I'm not gonna have my seatbelt buckled for the most part when I'm just sitting in my driveway. Oh. Squirt is so fucking delicious. The absolute apex of fucking lemon lime sodas. I know it says on Squirt that it's... What does it say it is? It says it's a... Yeah, good. This is underneath. I know it says on Squirt cans and bottles, it says that it is a fucking grapefruit soda, but we all know it's full of fucking shit. Bye, dick monsters. Wow. Well, it doesn't look like I'm going anywhere else anyway. Loots, loots, loots. Grab me, fat loots. No. Have the weaker one attack the worm. Even though she actually can't one-shot him either. Jesus Christ, why are you critting my girl like that? God, I'm so nervous about the new fucking Zelda game. Because I know it's going to be. I know it's going to be. But man, oh man. Do you know if I found out that if the new game, like if I just miraculously out of nowhere found out that the new Zelda game is not going to be open world? Because I haven't looked up anything, and they could have already announced whether it is or isn't. I don't know, because I haven't really kept up with anything about it. Because let's face it, there's only 5 mainline Zelda games that I've not beaten, so yeah. And honestly, even though I beat Breath of the Wild when it came out, honestly, I don't remember most of that game. I kind of played it at a very rough time in my life when I had like just been homeless. I had just gotten back home. My dad like bought a Switch and bought it for me, but like I wasn't in a good space in my head back then. I didn't even have I don't even think I had my bus driver's job yet. Maybe I did. I don't remember. But I know I beat it right when it came out, but oh, Jesus. Could have sworn I put my shit on Do Not Disturb. Oh, God. Are you going to make me... Fuck you. No! Fuck you. Oh, no. I hate this. No, sorry, that was just Mama texting me and saying that the baby was waking up. Awful. The fucking worst thing ever. Yatatata. Yatatata. Honestly, that kind of tweaked me out for a second because I forgot that's what the slime shit like thing was. I was like, what the fuck is that? Fuck all of you. Should probably heal Kaylee real quick. Oh boy, 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 kill him. Scary monster, scary guy. Cool. Got a whole fucking Tower of Terror going on here. Skulger! Alright, what do you do? I was gonna say, if you turn me to stone, I'm... What the fuck was... Oh! No, that was one of those fucking meteor moves. No. I was like, what is that? I know what that is. Asshole. That actually makes confusion so much more dangerous now. Like, yo, I don't like that. Now I'm gonna want one gone, like, right away. No survivors. That is not going to be something that I'm going to want. Dissolve. Alright, made a full lap around. Now we can start going in the face doors. There is no way your ass can be fucking headbutting me right now. Yeah, I'll finish this. Go and see if Mama needs any help with the baby. You know, now that I think about it, you are not who I should be attacking first. I should be attacking the guy who can confuse me and make me use fucking jank ass fucking spells on myself. Oh god, I gotta wash my hair tomorrow. I can feel it. I feel like this game is adding a whole lot and stretching these dungeons out a little bit, though. Okay, no, I feel like that's just that mouth door that was right next to me. Gotta try and kill every single monster that I know of that exists. I may have missed one or two here and there. But I would like to think that I've done a decent job of killing every enemy. I've scoured the depths of this world. For every slime and dildo worm. I mean, I guess it's going to take two no matter what, right? Alright, so wait, what's on that other side? What does the slime have to stab me with? Oh, no. See, this is why we should be attacking the golden skeleton first. First, not last. Alright, we're going to add a little more background noise here. We're going to turn on the heat just a little bit here. Just getting a wee bit chilly. And like I said, when I play what you call it, Fire Emblem, I don't want to have any extra noise. So you may ask, am I prioritizing one game over another? The answer is yes. And this is baby's first RPG game anyway. Alright, cool. Go in here. Nice. That move seems to get crit so many times. I'll take the power down as opposed to the raw damage. It's not even that much of a power down. Gotta kill 'em all. Genocide. Excellent. Ba-dum, ba-ba-bum. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Classic. Went all that way for 3 more potions. Was there anything over on this other side? I actually don't remember. Since I want to watch the Zelda trailer. Probably going to do just a tiny bit more. And then that'll be it. Make my way all the way up and around. Climb up there. Kill those 2 guys. That'll probably be it. Or 3, maybe, if that one counts as another one. I'd see him there. Sure, I did earlier. Nope, it is 2. I was right. Not how I wanted to do that. Jesus. Okay. Starting to hurt a little bit. Good thing I got plenty of cures in my backpack. Bro, there's no reason the soundtrack in this game should be this fucking good. But it just is. Just all the time, just good. Hell yeah, there's my heal potions. Alright, and here we are. And I think that's going to be it for here. Just because, like I said, I'm about to watch Zelda. So I'm going to quick cut real quick. And let's watch that shit. There we go. Make sure we save. Alright, here we are. Fuck, this is exciting. I have not, like I said, I have not seen anything about this game other than like what little bit, and I think I even like posted up some kind of a reaction to it back when the first trailer dropped. Hey. Let's not be doing that here. But yeah, like I said, obviously, you know, I have the first 2 Zelda games already up on my channel. Sometime in the near future, A Link to the Past is going to be coming up. It's not one of the games that I have like immediately up, but it is definitely coming up in the near future. It is definitely going to be popping up in here at some point. But you know, this will make what? Let's see. Let's go through the games. I've done it before, but let's go through it again. Because I'm a nerd and I know all of these games basically in order. This is pretty easy. But let's see. So obviously, The Legend of Zelda, Adventure of Link, both beaten, both when I was younger and on this channel. So those two games, of course. A Link to the Past, I have beaten. Link's Awakening, I have beaten. Ocarina of Time, I have beaten. Majora's Mask, I have beaten. Oracle of Seasons, I have beaten. Oracle of Ages, I have not. It was around the time that the Switch came out that I had been playing through some of the old Zelda games. And I was like 7 dungeons into it when, like, I think I was either in Lord Jabu Jabu's belly in Oracle of Ages, or I was in all of the lead up stuff to it, if I believe. But I was somewhere around there when I ended up getting Breath of the Wild, so that ended up happening. So yeah, that's like 6-7 years ago now. And that had been the last time before my channel that I had played any Zelda games. So yeah, that was as far as I'd gotten in that. Wind Waker, I have beaten. Four Swords Adventure, I have beaten. Minish Cap, I have not beaten. Twilight Princess, I have beaten. Phantom Hourglass, I have beaten. Spirit Tracks, I have not. Skyward Sword, I have beaten. A Link Between Worlds, I have not. I got pretty far in that game. I bought it from my younger brother, and I just didn't get it to play it a whole lot. I know I had gotten the Master Sword. I know I beat a few dungeons in the Dark World in that game, but I didn't get to play a whole lot of it. No, not to say that. I got to play a good chunk of it. I shouldn't say that. No, I got fairly far into it. No. I just didn't beat it. I don't remember why. Just stopped playing it. My unfinishing of games, as I always do. Wasn't like Oracle of Ages, where because I had just gotten Breath of the Wild in my hands that I had to play Breath of the Wild. Triforce Heroes, I have not beaten. Again, that game I had also bought from my younger brother. I actually did enjoy like the simple like stage by stage basis of it, but again, just hadn't gotten to play it enough. I'm sure at some point in like 15 years I'll get to playing it on this channel. So it will happen inevitably, but since I have not. And then there's Breath of the Wild, which I've beaten. And like I said, just kind of due to everything that was going on, I don't really remember beating it, because all of the older games that I had beaten, I had still beaten before when I was younger. So it's not like I was experiencing anything new, you know? But that's enough talking. That was like 4 minutes of talking. Let's get on with it. What the fuck are those? Oh, the Blood Moon. Whatever. I forget what it was actually called. Adding a little bit of verticality to this world a little bit. Homing arrows. Okay, alright. Well, yeah, this, like, weird fucked up arm that Link's got. All the fucking vehicles and shit. That noise right there is reminding me of, like, Fi.
Please, lend him your power.
5/12/23. Alright. Well, my initial thoughts of that, trailer doesn't really reveal too much, which I'm more fine with, but unfortunately, I feel like my greatest fears have come alive. It is looking like this is going to be an open world game. My biggest hopes, if they're going to keep the game open world, it's already going to be a genre that I don't like. So, it is what it is. But if they can fix anything in the new Zelda game, the two things that I would ask them to fix is to please give us better dungeons. I didn't mind the concept of the dungeons in Breath of the Wild, but like once. That's all you get for that. I would rather have, even if you want to use something of the same concept, they need to be more aesthetically different. And I get that they are in different places and you can kind of see the outside, but I feel like the theme, like, it doesn't feel the same. The theming of the old dungeons is more than just where they're located on their map. You know, it's not just the first one that I did was the bird sacred beast or whatever that was called. You know, it's cool that it's a bird and it's high up in the sky and you can tell that when you go outside. But, like, the actual bird has the same visual aesthetic and everything inside has the same visual aesthetic as all the rest of the dungeons. Not a fan. And also, the bosses being copy-paste. Definitely not a fan of that. If they could not do that, that would be fucking titty sprinkles. I don't know. But those would be the two things that I'd want them to like fix. And I guess if there would be a third thing, I guess it'd be the only way for me would be like it somewhat of an alleviation for me with open world games, because open world games, because they put so much emphasis on exploration for me is always very low on my list of things that I want to do. Like, in this game, I'm trying to be different. Not this game. On this channel, I try to be different and try to, like, explore somewhat thoroughly and check things out. But, like, if I'm playing on my own, I'm very rarely straying from the beaten path unless it sounds interesting or there's, like, possibly a weapon that sounds, like, dope. So, you know, unless it's, like, interesting characters or fat loots, I don't really care that much. You know, Majora's Mask is one of the few games where I'll do a lot of the side quests because it's impactful to the way that, like, the narrative tries to sell the story. So I can deal with it at times, but in general, not a fan. Like, exploration, the best for me, exploration-wise, in a Zelda like that, would be like Wind Waker. And that's just because everything is a nice grid, and there's an island on each grid space. It makes it real easy to explore, makes it systematic. Boom, 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 boom. I can deal with it. I love it. I don't remember how I got on this tangent, but anyway. Oh yeah, I was just saying how that was like the perfect as far as exploration goes. Since exploration is usually the highlight of open world games, and like the story is like just there to lay a groundwork for like to set you off on your quest. if let's just say they have the same setup ish in the next game, where there's going to be 4 dungeons. Let's just say, but like 4 main dungeons before the final area. If they were going to do that again, instead of a full open world game, what I would say would be the best solution for someone like me would be, let's just borrow the same 4 from the last game, to use as like a rubric. I would give access to, let's say, the bird and the elephant from the outset, from go, and you get to play those 2 dungeons in whatever order you want. Explore the world, go have fun, go. Once both of those dungeons are complete, you do whichever one you want, whatever order both of them are done. Let's just say, let's just say we use like almost like a Hyrule Castle kind of shit, where like some kind of dungeon, anything. Think of like a Link to the Past, where, you know, after you got the Master Sword, you went to Hyrule Castle to fight Aghanim, I don't know how to say that wizard's name, but you would go there, fight him, and then you would get access to the Dark World, and then the next part opened up. I would functionally do it something like that, where it would be, you know, you do the first 2 dungeons in whatever order you want. Now there's a 3rd dungeon that you have to do, and then once that one is done, now again using Breath of the Wild, now let's say the lizard and the camel are now available to you. So you have half the dungeons available to you at the start. Do them in whatever open worlds order you want. Have fun. Do your thing. Have a central main plot device oriented dungeon in the middle to kind of gather in, reaffirm what you're doing in the story and why it's of importance. And then boom, let you go back, go do the other 2 dungeons in whatever order you want. Have fun. Go play. That's something that would help the dungeon or the game for me. Would be, you know, having only part of it available, or like, I guess if they could do it, just maybe not even have 2 available to you, but beat 2 dungeons, do a central plot themed one mandatorily, and then go back and go out and do the rest of the world. Just something to tie in halfway through the game, tie you back into the plot, and remind you why it's important, what you're doing. Because honestly, in most open world games, I just don't give a fuck. Because like, the game doesn't really make you give a fuck. You know, a lot of the RPG games I play, you know, every town you go to, everybody's reminding you, like, everything's a plot device. Like, oh, you have to meet with a rebel leader, and now you got to go over here and you got to go rescue somebody. And then once you rescue this guy, then you got to go back and introduce him to this guy so you can go on this mission to get, like, everything is plot oriented. Where, like, I would prefer that, whereas, like, oh, hey, we visited Impa, all right, go out in the world, do your thing, and then that's it. I know there's a little more to it with Breath of the Wild. You know, there's a little more interaction with some townsfolk, but it's more just like, it doesn't feel at the way that it was in other Zelda games. You know, not even other RPG games that I played. It just didn't feel the same in other Zelda games. So, I don't know. This game is looking like the last one, where it's not really going to be up my alley. But I mean, it's Zelda. I know I'm going to play it, but you know, we'll get there when we get there. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I will talk to y'all later. I'll be back with this with some Mystic Quest next week. Till then, y'all.